So last week on TikTok, I asked for some random questions because we're going to do another random Q&A because that's what I do when I haven't uploaded in a while and I can't think of any YouTube video ideas. So we're going to go through your comments. I think there's like 200, actually 248, but we're only going to answer the interesting ones and not the endless list of PC advice comments. First up, we have, are you a gamer girl? Turns out, no, I am not a gamer girl for two reasons. One, I am not a gamer. Two, I'm not a girl. I don't know if you've noticed, but now you know. Next up we have, can you please tell me why you don't play Rust? Well, I don't play any games in general. I have struggled to finish games in the last year. In fact, the only game that I've finished in the last year has been GTA 5. But I haven't finished a game or played one for that long in a long time. I think I came close with Genshin Impact because I played for a couple weeks, but then I just kind of got bored and I stopped playing the story stuff, and it's just, I haven't been playing that much either. Next up we have, what microphone do you use? That's a good question because I upgraded to the Lewitt LCT 440 Pure, which is just sitting literally right outside of frame. My hand would hit it, but yeah, it's so I can get good quality audio, and also you guys don't have to see the microphone right in front of my face anymore. It's great, I recommend it. We're getting to the hard-hitting questions now. This person's asking, pineapple on pizza. While I believe people have the freedom to do whatever they want, and they should be able to do whatever they want, pineapple on pizza just feels illegal in my head, and I don't advocate for it. But if you want to do it, I guess you could. I'm not going to, and I don't recommend you do it, but you could. So, what is your favorite rap artist? For that, I'd say Kendrick Lamar, but if you're counting groups, I'd also say Injury Reserve. But they also make music that I don't think counts as rap, but I don't know. Either one of those two is great. Next up we have, do you like sprinkles on your ice cream cones? No. I kind of hate sprinkles. They kind of just remind me of sugar, but it's colored for no reason, and it doesn't really taste like anything besides sugar, and ice cream's already kind of sweet, so no. Here's a great question. How do I convince my parents to buy me a gaming PC? You just ask and ask again until they think you're worthy of getting one. That's how you do it. It might take a while. It might take a long time, actually, but I don't think there's any other way of doing it besides just doing it again and again and again until eventually maybe they'll say yes and you will have a gaming PC. Is this a question? I would say yeah. I think that is a question, so I think that answers that. Here's a fairly interesting one. How did I start my channel? I just kind of got a PC, and I've always been into video editing even in school and stuff, so once I actually had a PC that could edit videos pretty decently, instead of what I used to have to do was hit render on a video and then come back the next morning and maybe it'd be done rendering on my like dual core laptop, but once I had a PC that was like pretty powerful and could render videos out pretty quickly, I just started making videos initially just on my like old Samsung phone, and then edit them on Adobe Premiere Rush, all on the phone actually at the start, but then started upgrading things, started using a camera, started using a microphone. It just kind of all started with a phone, but then I wanted to do more, and then because I could do more, I did, and it was fun. How is life? Life is busy and stressful, and I really need to find an apartment. So if you know any real estate agents in Glasgow, let me know, because I need to be there by the end of December / start of January, but I don't know where I'm going to be living yet. So that's the answer to how's life. It's generally pretty okay, besides just the stress of trying to figure out where I'm going to live in the next month or two. Can you show your whole setup? Well, I'm actually going to be making a whole new setup tour video because the last time I made one, my setup was very, very different to the way it is now, and there's been a lot of upgrades and a lot of just general changes that make my setup a lot better since the last time I made one of those. So it's going to be on this channel in the next couple of weeks, a just completely new setup tour video, so that's going to be coming soon. How did I get into tech? I don't know, I just kind of liked computers and stuff because I thought you could do a lot with them. Like, I don't know, I think the first time I really got into tech was when I wanted a new phone, and I found out you could have like a Siri voice assistant type thing on phones other than the iPhone 4S, which was the first phone to have Siri, by the way, but don't remember which phone it was exactly, but it was one of the Google phones, also had like a Google Assistant type deal, and I was like, it's pretty sick. And then, I don't know, I just watched tech videos on YouTube, looked at some tech online, I don't know, it just happened. Will you follow me? No. Do you watch anime? Yes, but apparently not enough because out of the 3 main New Year's resolutions I had this year, which was get physically fitter, work with 5 brands, and watch 100 anime. The only one I have failed so far is watch 100 anime. I'm on like 59 or 60 anime watched. So I watch anime, but not enough according to my own standards. But hey, right now I'm watching Blue Period, and I'm also trudging my way through Can't Make Our Kill, which I started in like July or August, but then I just couldn't finish for the longest. I still can't finish it. I'm not even halfway through. And then a pretty big final question is, how did your family react to you dropping out of uni to do TikTok? Firstly, I didn't drop out just to do TikTok. Yes, I do TikTok pretty often and I do it a lot, but the plan was always to work in the media somehow and do YouTube, and just hopefully in the next couple of years I'll have enough of a background in video and media and stuff to just do this full time and not worry about anything, because yeah, the plan was use TikTok as like a jumping off point and spiral into some other cool stuff, because I am now working at the BBC. Wouldn't have happened without TikTok. I am now getting some brand deals occasionally. Also wouldn't have happened without TikTok. So TikTok's more of a thing that helps me get to other places than instead of just the thing I did to dropping out of uni for. Instead of just the thing I dropped out of uni to pursue, it's kind of like a platform that I can use to get to other platforms. And the family reaction was pretty chill for the most part, as long as I explained everything and had a plan of roughly what I was going to do in the next couple of years instead of, you know, study and graduate. But I think by the time my friends graduate in the like next 2 years, I think I'll be at a pretty similar point of just like employed and stuff as them, just in a completely different industry. So dropping out reaction was a little surprised, but mostly chill. And I don't just do TikTok. That's where we're going to end this today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you at some point. I'm not going to say when, because my YouTube upload schedule has been very shaky. Okay, bye now.
I got my racks up, I didn't wanna text her, so I gotta keep on